Amazing that the same people who will question 750,000 after 4.5 years, which, although I'm grateful, Brother Mike, I'm extremely grateful for my donors for giving me that money to build this school. But in the larger scheme of things, it's an embarrassment.
Yes,
Brother Mike, that's an embarrassment.
It is.
Do you know what did we spend on the Black Panther movie? I believe Black Panther spent $300 million on the opening weekend of Black Panther.
Yeah, first weekend.
This is a Walt Disney movie. This is a white man's movie. $300 million the opening weekend. Nike can get $2 billion a year faithfully, and they crying about less than $1 million after 4.5 years. It's actually embarrassing, brother. And let me say this. I believe in my heart, Brother Mike, that my detractors don't actually believe I was stealing the money. I don't believe that. I believe that they have more confidence in me to succeed with this plan than I may even have in myself. I don't believe this is a hatred that grows from this brother is a thief and we protecting the community. I don't believe that, Brother Mike. I believe that they believe in their heart that if this brother gets this school open, it's going to change America and the entire black diaspora forever. And because we know he's sincere, we have to stop it. Because our jealousy and envy can't stand to see Dr. Umar as the lone wolf amongst the quote-unquote conscious community, actually nation building, actually institution building, when everybody else ain't doing nothing but producing documentaries and debates. This brother is actually doing something to change our reality besides hustling our people off of cultural products. You see,
right.
So I think it's because of a profound faith in my ability to succeed. And the reason I say this, Brother Mike, is the hate has gotten worse after we got to school. My brother,
I know.
How can the hate get worse?
Get worse.
After you get to school. Remember now, up until last Saturday, they said there would be no school. He stole the money. So if he stole the money and there would be no school, you would think once the school is shown and proved, you would have to apologize for that. He's not apologizing.
Can I go?
We're going to keep on going. And now we're going to say he's lying about the school. It ain't his. He never bought it. There's no deed. And guess what, Brother Mike? When the school opens, they're going to move to something else. They're going to say the kids ain't learning. Then when we show the kids is learning, they're going to say it's never going to stop. And the reason it's never going to stop is because dishonorable people. This is why it's so important for us to only deal with people who have integrity and principle. I don't care what the ideology is. And I've told people this time and time again. Your ideology, I love Pan-Africanism. But guess what? It is second to you having integrity and being principled.
Yes, sir.
One brother could be a Pan-Africanist. The other brother might be a Hebrew Israelite. I don't agree with everything the Hebrews teach, but guess what? If I think that Hebrew brother is sincere, has integrity, and is moving out on principle, guess what? I'm going to unite with the Hebrew and get something done before I will unite with a scheming, opportunistic, Pan-Africanist Negro. Because at the end of the day, if the integrity and the principle is not intact, the ideology don't even matter. The ideology don't even matter. And that's why we have to really be about principle and integrity. Because if you're about principle and integrity, you're not going to make no video defaming a brother who's the only one in that community. Only one amongst all of you who is trying to build an institution to change things. Ain't not one of those persons who made a video, Brother Mike, is trying to change anything for black folks. The only thing they building are YouTube pages.
And Dr. Umar, we got about 6 minutes and then we got to wrap it up because the thing going to shut down on me if I do. So I want to give you an opportunity to talk to the people who are going to be listening, not just tonight. And by the way, the switchboard is lit up. So I would normally ask if anybody got any questions, but I don't even want to do that. I want them to just call you if they got questions. So you already got your number. So for the people who want to help with the school, like there's some retired teachers out there or some brothers and sisters who are thinking about moving to Delaware because, and by the way, brothers and sisters, Delaware is a nice, quaint state. I stayed there at a hotel with my family one time on the way up to New York. It was raining hard, so we stayed there. I've been through it a lot of times. There's people who want to help, and are you still taking resumes is my question.
Absolutely. Resumes can be emailed to fdmgresumes@gmail.com. fdmgresumes@gmail.com. And those resumes are for employment or anything that has to do with academics. So if you're volunteering and you want to volunteer academically, let's say you got a retired teacher, she wants to be a reading tutor for kids who might be struggling. She should send a resume to fdmgresumes@gmail.com. If you want to volunteer as it relates to cleanup, or you're an engineer, or you're a plumber, or you paint, you can do something to help us prepare for the opening of the school, then you should send your information to Dr. Umar Johnson at yahoo.com. And that doesn't necessarily need a resume. So if your brother say, listen, I do designs, I could do the building signs, I could put the building signs up, I can do the paint, I can, anything that has to do with us opening up the school, email me directly, Dr. Umar Johnson at Yahoo. I don't need a resume. Just tell me how you can help and list your credentials. If it has something to do with helping, working, or volunteering once the school is open, meaning academic or student programming, then that should be emailed with a resume, cover letter, and a photo to fdmgresumes@gmail.com. And let me reiterate, if you're sexually confused, if you're dating outside of your race, okay, or if you're praying to white Jesus, you need not apply.
Go ahead. That's right. I agree. This is a black school, brothers and sisters.
And it is independent. We are not public. We are not charter. So those laws do not apply to us.
Indeed. And I second that. That's why I love the concept of a black boys' school for black people by black people, because what the enemy likes to do is neutralize us with some other people.